Let's speak about Bun.js. Apparently, it is the next big thing in the development world. So let's speak about it. For those of you who do not know what is Bun.js, apparently it is the next big thing. So what Bun.js is in general is a runtime environment. It is a package bundler. It is test runner. It is also apparently it is an all-in-one toolkit, and some of them say that it can also be your friend if you don't have anyone.
How you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
So in this video, we will see how to download and install it. We will learn how to use it. We will also look at some important stuff about Bun.js, and we will also try to set up a React app, Next app, and then in the end, we will see how we have to deploy Bun.js so that we can use it in a real world production environment. If you ask me, right now there are a lot of better frameworks when compared to Node.js, when compared to React or Next.js. It's just the amount of attention that you get from the developers community. That framework will always work, and according to me it is the next big thing, so you have to know about it. So watch the video till the end, and if you're new here, do like, subscribe and share, because I will be pretty much looking into everything about Bun.js. So yeah, it's a very informative video, and I hope that this will be helpful for everyone who is actually trying to get into Bun.js or trying to learn Bun.js. So without wasting any time, let's just go ahead and start using Bun.js. So yeah guys, let's speak about Bun.js now. Let me just move to the screen view, and if you guys can see, I am on the landing page of Bun.js. So apparently it's very easy to install. You can just use curl if you are on Mac, Linux and WSL. I think it's Windows as well, but yeah, anyways, you can use this to install your Bun.js, or on Mac. I am on Mac, if you can see, if you know how a Mac OS looks like. I am on Mac, and you can use brew to install that as well. You can actually go to docs, and let's see how we can install it. Installation. So for Mac OS and for Mac OS, you have to just copy this thing, and if you're using Docker, you need to use this. This is how we will be deploying it. But yeah, anyways, for Windows, apparently I think you can also use this. I'm not sure if you can use this, but you can try it out. Otherwise, just comment down below if you are not able to do it. I will figure it out and let you know. Anyways, so if you see, there are different ways of actually installing it. I have brew on my Mac OS, so I'm gonna use this. So let me just copy this up and let me just paste it, and yeah, I think it should be fairly easy to install this. Okay, and let me also copy this, and yeah, I think this is installed. Now let me install Bun. Okay, so let me write Bun. So yeah, as you guys can see, I think this is installed, Bun version. If you see, it gives us the version of 1.01, which is the latest version of Bun.js. So let's just move forward and start using it. We will just go ahead and start off by creating a normal quick start over here, and then we will just start using it. Let's see how to set it up. So I'm going to create a folder. Yeah, I think Bun.js, and let me actually open this up in a terminal. New terminal at folder, and then if you see, I am at Bun.js. So let me just increase the size. Okay, so what you can do is that you can write bun in it. So it's just like npm in it. So if I write bun in it, it's asking me to give the package name. Index.ts is the starting point, and yeah, I think we can just start off by creating. So let me open up this folder in VS Code. I hope that I can open. Okay, we write trust the authors, and if you can see, a Node.js ts config file was automatically created. Index.ts was automatically created, and if you see, if you see, even there's a log file created which is not readable. So first things first, we'll just go ahead and search for extension. It's Bun.js. So let me see if, yeah, so just install this. Okay, and yeah, so now let's just go ahead and start using it. Okay, so I'm gonna write console over here, and apparently according to the according to this, we can just write bun index.js hello via bun run. Wow, it works really well. And also you can add a script on the package JSON. Yeah, I actually could have bun run index.js because that is a starting environment. Okay, so I hope that this is helpful. Now let's just and then we can do bun run start. All right, so now let's learn how to actually start a server on Bun.js. So let me just copy and paste this, and let me explain you the code. So we have something called bun, okay, and it's not throwing an error because we are on bun file, and it's actually, I believe, we are getting the bun from the node modules. And yeah, so if you see there's like bun serve, and then if someone gives a response request, we can just give a response as this thing. So now I'm gonna write bun start. Well, it should not have a missing script. Oh, index.js, my bad. So if you see, it's running on localhost 3000, and if you can see, it is giving me a response of bun. Okay, so if you can see, we have actually created a small application on Bun.js, and I think this was very helpful. And now let's play with it a little bit, and let's look at different stuff. So if you see, we can run a file by using this. We can also add and then we can also add templates over here. So there are some interesting things that I need to show you. One is the bun APIs. Okay, bun APIs, the functions that are available on bun by default. So let me actually show you a little bit of it. And also one more part is that it has automatic Node.js compatibility. So most npm packages intended for Node.js environment will work with bun out of the box. The best way to know for certain to try it. So that's just telling that it really works. Just believe it. Anyways, so okay, so now let's learn how can we actually suppose this is the main page, right? This is the main page. Suppose if someone writes hello over here, and it's just giving me the same response because we have the same, whatever comes up, we'll just send a response of bun. Okay, so we will learn how we can actually change the response. So we can do so by by just using this, which is URL. So I'm going to show you how we can do that. So first things first, we can actually get the URL that the user is trying to access. So I'm going to write URL is equals to new URL, and I'm going to write request.url. Okay, and after that I can write URL dot path name as if it's this thing, then we can return return new response as hello world. This is the home page. Okay, and if URL dot path name, okay, this is the about page. So that's how you need to do it. So let's go to about. We will have to run it again. Okay, this is the about page, and this is the home page. So if you can see, this is actually working fine. And yeah, we can also configure the port by changing it over here. And yeah, you can actually handle an error as well. So there are a lot of stuff that is available by default on Bun.js. So it's actually very powerful, guys. So installing a package on Bun.js is pretty much simple and easy. So you can do so by just adding one line of code, which is, or it's just like yarn, to be honest, YARN yarn. You can write bun add express, if you see it's just adding express, and then we can directly use express over here. Okay, express. I think I am using import express from express. Yeah, and then I can just quickly do what is needed, like a normal, and I can stop this up. Let's see if this works or not. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so apparently it's throwing an error. Okay, so we also have to install this package. Just write bun start. If you see, it does work. So now we can actually use express in this way. I don't have to do any kind of setup. I am just directly using Bun.js without any trouble. I don't have to go ahead and like install a lot of runtime environment for Node.js application. I can just directly use Bun.js, and yeah, so I think it is very helpful. And let's just go ahead and see how we can use a React.js application with Bun.js. So yeah, let's just go ahead and see that. So let us look at Bun.js with React.js. So let's see how it works, and also let's see how does it perform when compared to npm. So I am actually excited to see that. So let's just go ahead and dive in. I'm not going to waste any time. So you can actually create different applications. So now in order to create a React app with Bun, it's actually seamlessly easy. So there are different templates set up with React. So you can actually write bun create React, and then you can give the app name. So let's give the app name as an example bun app. Okay, so let's see if it is actually could not find determine executable to run for package create React. So yeah guys, so this issue that we are seeing over here, which is could not create determine executable to run for package create React app, create -react. So this is an active issue on Bun.js. It's thumb down if you ask me, but it's a new thing, so let's just give it some time. But the way that you can create is by using bun create, and from what I've heard on this GitHub link, we can use Vite app to start the application. So it's actually very easy. You can write Vite, VITE, and then you can give a name, like just give a name like example bun app. Okay, so yeah, and then we need to choose what kind of application. So I will choose React. I'm gonna use JavaScript. Okay, let's see how it will look like. So wow, it's done. It created it. Wow, that's so quick. Example bun app, and write bun install. Let's see how much time does it take. So let's just go ahead and start running the app. Let's run bun render. So also just to note guys, if you are on Node 14 version and if you write bun run dev, it will throw an error. So just move to the latest version, or just move to the just go to Node.js and move to the latest version, and then after that if you run bun run dev, it should be pretty much quick. And yeah, if you can see, this automatically gives up an application and this is working fine. So yeah, according to me, this should work properly. And we have two applications. We have a React application. We also have a Vite application, which is a React.js application. Apparently we cannot use Bun.js by default, React by default. It's an active issue. Thumbs down, but it's okay, it's fine, it's new, people are actually developing it. They should not have called it version 1 if this was not ready, but okay, never mind. So now we will just go ahead and try how to create a Next app. So yeah guys, so let's now learn how to create a Next application with Bun.js, and then yeah, let's see how it works, and then after that we will see how we have to deploy it, where shall we deploy it, where is the best way of deploying it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and see that. Let's go. So I am on my screen view. If you guys can see, I was running this thing. So let me just go to cd which moves me to YouTube, which is the thing that I created, and let's just go to the documentation of Bun.js, and let's search for Next app. Build an app with Next.js and run. Okay, according to this thing, we have to use bun create next app, and then it should be able to create one. Would you like to use TypeScript? Yes. Would you like to use ESLint? Yes. Tailwind? Yes. Wow, this is amazing. Customize the import default? Yes. Would you like to configure? Yes. Add. And wow, this was amazing. I don't know if anyone is using React anymore, but I think everyone is just trying to use Next.js over React, because yeah, anyways, let's just move forward. And I think by the time that you are watching this video, I think they will support React now, but I think they'll fix the bug that we have with React. But anyways, we can use React by using Vite, so that is possible, so that's not an issue. So yeah, let's just wait for it. I will come back when this is done and when it's able to download and set up everything. So yeah guys, I think we are done, and it was fairly quick if you ask me. It's like way more quicker when compared to npx directly. So now we have to move to cd my app, and then we just have to write bun run dev, and I believe it should automatically start the server. Let's see how it looks like. Wow, this is amazing. This looks really great if you ask me. I mean, it's a Next.js thing, but anyways, so this is how you must use a Next.js application. So few of the things that I want to tell you about Bun right now is that, few of the important functions in Bun.js is that so we'll speak about. So now we have learned how to use a Next.js application. So we'll look at important functions that are not directly in Node.js. So we have to use extra packages for that. So we'll look at all of those functions, which is very handy to use. So yeah, let's just go ahead and use it. So here is an important stuff that you need to look at, which to be honest, find it very interesting, is that we can directly use we can directly hash passwords, and we can directly verify. So if you are in Node.js, you will have to if you aren't actually in Node.js, you will have to use something like bcrypt or whatever whatever hashing password hashing packages. So apparently this supports directly, so super secure password, and we can directly use bun in this way. And then I think it's not able to find bun because there should be something wrong, but all in all, we can use is match, and yeah, let's see how it works. Bun run bun run start, bun start. So yeah, I hope that this does not have any errors, but yeah, let's see if it actually matches. And let's see if let's return is match. Yeah, is match. Let's use is match. Let's see. I think we'll have to. Yeah, true. So if you can see, this is working fine, and I think we are having this error because that's the way that I have set up Bun. So I believe it's a TypeScript thing. So you can ignore this part by writing declare global array, global variable, sorry. Yeah, so you can write declare const bun any. Yeah, if you see that, the error goes away, and then if you run the server again, it should actually give you the same response. I believe we'll have the same option if we also use window directly. It's a TypeScript thing, so ignore that. If this happens, if you're using a server side thing, so I think it's just my core editor that's throwing an error, but you can ignore that. And also one more important thing that you should know is that this is just one part of it. Apparently it has a lot of things. It's not only that, you can also use WebSockets by default. That's very cool. Yeah, so you can just directly use a WebSocket, and apparently it's very, very fast and very quick, and there's like proper workers that you can use. So it's like very hard to set up for Node.js. So this is like very, very nice. So technically, if you ask me, honestly speaking, if you ask me, Bun.js is really, really good. It is getting there. It's very new, and I think it will evolve to be a better thing eventually. So yeah, I hope that this is like very helpful, and let's just go ahead and see how we have to deploy it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and see that. So yeah, guys, let's look at how we can actually deploy a Bun.js application that's actually running on Bun.js as a runtime. So let's just go ahead and see. So we will be using Docker. So according to Bun.js, has a official image, which is this one. So you can just search for this one on Docker. So if you see this, there's a Docker image available. It's quite new. It's updated like 4 hours ago. But what you can do is that you can actually, suppose if this is the package, so you can create a Docker file. For that, we will write the base image. So the base image that we have to use is the oven bun, okay, and then we will use the latest one, the one that is just uploaded, and then we will just write work dir. So the work dir is, right now in my case it's Bun.js, but ideally you would just add it in app. Okay, you can change this work dir on your own thing, and just copy everything from do we have packages on? Yeah, we do have packages on, and then put it inside -app, or just put it on the this thing, and then after that you can just run bun install, okay, and then run just copy dot and expose 3000, because this is what we actually are doing, and then we can write cmd bun, oops, what's wrong, okay, bun start. So this will actually start everything that we need to start. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is how we have to deploy it. We can use this, and then we can use a Docker image. We can just create a Docker image somewhere, and then we can go to Amazon ECS, Elastic Container Service, and deploy it over there. And there is also an option of Elastic Beanstalk. You can deploy a Docker file from there. So this is the best way of doing it, very quick way of deploying your application. So I think this is fine. And yeah, so I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much. So this was a very easy way of deploying it. So let me know how the video was, and I can tell you one thing for sure, definitely, is that Bun is here to stay, and you need to accept that fact, and also try to use it as much as possible, try to get used to it. And not only that, also give it a try. And then yeah, let me know how is it. Comment down below if you have any thoughts on Bun.js. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.